Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. From here, hi, hello, and welcome. And you might recognize the deck I have on the table. We will be using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann for today's daily tarot reading. It's your daily tarot reading for the 29th of September 2023. So let's go ahead and jump right in here, see what's going on. And if you need information on the deck, I will list it in the description box down below. Alright, my lovelies, I am back. Believe it or not, we only have 4 major arcanas on the table, which isn't a lot considering how many cards are here. We have 2 aces, though, and we have 1 synchronicity. We have 333 showing up for us today. And because this deck does rename our suits, as well as some of our court cards, I will be giving them in the traditional RWS suit name and court name, just to cancel out any confusion. But let's go ahead and jump right into our best part of our day. We have the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the King of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So today you're actually able to think over your baggage, your mistakes, the things that are painful, uncomfortable, holding you back, probably causing issues. And you're actually able to look at that logically and realize it for what it is, and to take that information and find a viable option to move past it. In other words, you're able to solve your problem. You're able to realize, oh, the reason why I have this baggage is X, Y, and Z, and this is the mistake I made, so that's the mistake I need to not make again. And with that, you're able to transform and move forward because you've created a doorway, an opportunity for you to proceed, to move forward without having to be weighed down, without having to have the stress of maybe repeating a mistake. So you've lightened the load a little bit. You've got the opportunity for the day to put down some of your baggage, because you don't need to carry that. And you're not meant to carry that. But you've got enough insight and wisdom for the day to leave some of that behind. And that's beneficial. That's actually your gift of the day. And I'm not surprised that that shows up as your best thing about your day, because that is progress and it's good. It is viable, it is enriching, but it also requires work. I will say that as well. So let's go ahead and see what else they've got for us today, because there's always something else. Hence why I've changed my daily tarot spread to kind of encompass more, to see what traps, hang-ups, and advice comes through, because that'll all fall into this spread. So this is the worst part about your day. We have the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the 10 of Cups, Justice, the Hangman, and the Sun. Okay, so out of all your choices for the day, out of everything you could choose to do, how and when, this is probably a day where you're going to be a little impulsive. You're going to want to utilize your energy. You're going to want to be fun and carefree. And that means you're going to want to run with the emotions that are more positive, that are more self-indulging. This means you're probably going to be chasing instant gratification for the day. Because those are those happy, carefree, feel-good vibes that instead of dealing with the heavy, instead of dealing with the pain, instead of dealing with the stress, instead of doing the work, you're going to want to be playful and have fun and be carefree and indulge your inner child. That's very much distraction. You're distracting yourself. Instant gratification is a distraction. It's a good one, yes. It helps your brain release dopamine, if I'm not mistaken. And you may be chasing that. You may be, chasing maybe thrill-seeking items or items that give you that little happy hormone vibes all the time, instant gratification. Not that we don't need a pick-me-up, a boost every now and again, but when we're repeatedly making that choice over and over and over again and ignoring things that need to be addressed, it can be a detriment. It is a distraction. It's a trap. So don't ignore things that you have to do, need to do, should do all the time. I don't recommend it. You can indulge a little, yes, but not excessively. Let's put it that way. So be aware of that for the day. It's nice to give yourself, maybe an hour to yourself to do fun things, but the rest of your day, maybe you need to take care of business. Okay, and we're going to jump right into our obstacle, or how to get over our obstacle. We have the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and our sideways card here is our King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands, followed by the Queen of Swords. We have the 4 of Swords, the Page of Cups, followed by the Knight of Cups, and we end on the Fool card, believe it or not. Okay, yeah. We have to leave the distractions behind. So all that instant gratification that keeps on showing up for the day, you got to leave that behind. It's okay to give yourself maybe some slight indulgence, yes. To make one choice, maybe just give yourself an hour of me time, but don't have that be your whole entire day. Leave that energy behind. And sadly, it's because doing the work, dealing with your baggage, dealing with your mistakes, etc., the heavy, as it were, is what is more beneficial to you. Now that said, you're going to feel a little hindered by that. And you may not be happy with it. You may feel like, well, that doesn't give me an instant result. That doesn't give me happiness now. No, it does not. Dealing with your baggage, dealing with your drama, dealing with, the skeletons in the closet, does usually not give you an instant result. But, here's the but. There's always a but. It gives you a long-term result. It gives you a long-term happiness. It changes something permanently when we shift things around. So as much as instant gratification will give you the happiness now, in this second, it's fleeting. It's here now and gone tomorrow. It's not something stable. It's not something sustainable. And we're all about sustainable. We literally have the King of Pentacles here. So we're about supporting ourselves in the long run, to making our life function in a way that is not only sustainable, but gives back, and that makes our life easier and worth it, that has a benefit, that has merit, that has value. And yes, that means that you have to put the fun aside, even if you don't like it, and get to work on changing your circumstances, certain aspects of self and life, and using everything in your disposal, using your own personal power and your mind to think your way through it to change your 3D reality. In other words, hitting the ground running and getting to work, putting your nose down to the grind and just hammering it out, getting it done. Because once you get the work done, then you can rest. That means work hard, play comes after. I know a lot of people are all work and no play, but in this instance, you gotta work hard in order to play hard, but the work must come first. Because after the work is over, you get to rest, and then anything after that is up to you, which means you can pick up anything you like that you enjoy and start with it, run with it, enjoy it, have it as much as you want. Whether that is self-indulgence, whether that is picking up new hobbies, whether that is, indulging your inner child. You get to be the carefree happiness and go frolic wherever you wish. But work must come first. You got to deal with the baggage. Oofda. Okay. Well, my lovelies, as much as people don't like to be told to deal with their drama, there it is. It is showing up for the day. And sadly, there is no way around it, because it's always going to be there. So, like I said, self-indulging is only temporary. It's fun while you do it, but eventually you have to come back down and realize that what you're running away from is still there. It's a distraction. So you might as well contend with it and get it out of the road. For those of you that do like the astrology, we have a full moon in Aries. So yes, that particular placement does drive your ambition and your motivations, your actions with your emotions, and wherever your focus tends to be. Of course, Aries being a masculine sign, that helps, but at the same time, Aries being a Mars placement, it means your temper might also be short, and keeping yourself busy is very much a distraction. We see that on the table. Venus is also in Leo, and it squares Uranus and Taurus. Old issues that have come up in the last few months or so may be resolved now, but with a smart approach, not one where you're lashing out. So beware your anger, beware of the distractions, use your energy to tackle the baggage, the problems, the issues, because you have a permanent solution coming up that we see. And they gave us the King of Swords. That's that smart approach. We are level-headed and logical enough to find a viable solution, a permanent one. Hence why they gave us the Ace of Pentacles. You open up a doorway to something better, something brighter, something permanent on a day like today, but only if you put distractions aside, which is that self-indulgent, instant gratification energy that we keep on saying. You can chase the happy vibes all you want, but you get happy vibes longer if you do the work first. And by this point, I am just bludgeoning you over the head with it, and I apologize for that. I did add up all your cards. Everything adds up to 123, which ultimately reduces to 6. 6 in numerology is a temporary opportunity. So you can do the work and have all the fun play after, and use the energy to your benefit, or we could rehash this again later if you ignore it. Up to you, folks. Totally up to you. And a reminder that we do have the Synchronicity 333 showing up. Don't be surprised if you don't see that come up throughout your day. Thank you so much for watching, and if this resonated for you in any manner, please do me a favor and give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to share the video anywhere online, and thank you so much to those that do. It helps the channel grow. I truly appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.